Select your controller. I will select my controller. Presented by Game Freak. Hello there. Huh? Hello. That was weird. English. Begin game. Huh? What are you staring at me for? Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to do something with Pokemon, well, these people use them as combatants. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? What do you look like? Well, I usually go with this Pokemon trainer, but this Pokemon trainer fits me better. How about a name, huh? Alright, how about... This is hard to do with one controller. How about this? Whoops. Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here. Welcome to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. A very different Pokemon game. Your name is Psychic. Yes, it is. Psychic Pictures, but you don't have enough room for that. This is your rival. This boy here is your rival, friend and rival who has grown up right next door to you. What was his name now? What's your rival's name? Well, this guy, I think, is named Skip. So, let's just name him Skip. Yeah. Name him Skip. It was Skip, wasn't it? I don't know what his actual name is. Oh, it's Trace. Never mind. Oh, well. Skip. I see his name is Skip. Psychic, my boy. Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Yes, a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Huh? Huh? Huh. So hey guys, Psychic Pictures here officially. Pokemon Let's Go. This'll be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for the most part. We'll switch to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee at one point. But for now, let's just go downstairs. I'm coming up. Up and at 'em. Morning, Psychic. Huh? What's going on? You've got a weird look on your face. Never mind that. I can't wait any longer, so I came to get you. Today is finally the big day. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak and become real trainers. Oh, but before we do, you should read the email I sent you yesterday, right? You'd have one. You'd better have. Check your computer if you didn't. I'm gonna book it over to Professor Oak's lab. See you there. I'm not gonna read that. And, oh, by the way, I'm using the Pokeball Plus with the controller. So, You just shake the controller. Shake the controller. Oh, my options menu is not up yet. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to read that message from Trace, though. Skip. Whatever. Off you go to Professor Oak's lab. Skip asked the professor to give you 2 Pokemon of your own, didn't he? Oh well. Welcome to Pallet Town. This town is basic. There's not really anything going on in this town, and it's not especially interesting. Hi, Professor Oak. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for the help. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. Bye, Pidgey. Ah, if it isn't psychic. Oh, of course. I promised to give you and Skip your Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... Huh? What's this? Oh, you encountered a wild Pikachu. My, I surely wouldn't have expected a Pikachu to appear around here. But since you have the opportunity to present itself, why don't we practice catching some Pokemon? You just have to throw your Pokeball and try to land it on the wild Pokemon for the chance to catch it. And hold your Joy-Con vertically, press the A button when you're ready for the Pokeball. Get ready. Then pull back, and throw forward. Don't forget to check your surroundings. And I just raised up my Pokeball, and that was it. There we go. And this is why the Pokeball Plus is technically the definitive version of this game. Because you have the Pokeball Plus vibrate like a Pokeball sound, and you have the cry of the Pokemon every time you catch one. That comes out of the Pokeball Plus. It's pretty nifty. Not worth 50 bucks that much, but it still works. It's pretty good. That's pretty fine performance for a first timer, my boy. Why don't you pick up the Pokeball and give Pikachu that you caught a name? I'm not going to give him a nickname, but oh well. What in the... Now that's a lively Pokemon. That's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. Hey, wait, come back! Skip. What happened? Professor Oak, those Pokeballs there, I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is a Pikachu that Seki caught just now. So wait, Seki, you caught it yourself? What? I've never seen that happen before. Ho ho ho, how interesting. Well, my boy, this is it. Take that Pokeball and keep a good hold of it this time. Okay, I'll take it. I think it's trying to tell you you're going for the wrong one, pal. Okay. I think it's trying to tell you you're going for the wrong one. Fine. I'll pick the one in the middle. Alright. So, Pikachu. Oh my goodness. Aw, it's so cute. Pikachu became your Pokemon! Hooray! What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. It looks like as though it's taken a shine to you, Psychic. Why not give it a name? Nah. Would you like to give Pikachu a nickname? Nah. Pikachu's been added to your party. Alright. Professor, I choose this one. Skip got an Eevee from Professor Oak. Alright. Oh, just one more thing. Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask you your help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. A coffee machine! Or a computer. What is that thing, Professor? This is the Pokédex that I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Psychic and Skip, if I want you each to take one with you. Got a Pokédex from Professor Oak! Hooray! You'll find you can't get every detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon in order to gather the most complete data. To make a complete guide of all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But now I'm an old man, too old to get the job done myself. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. A Pokédex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. I'm setting out right now. Psychic, you should do the same. If you think you're ready, that's it. That is. If you think you're ready, that is. Alright. Hi there. Oh, how cute. This is the one you got from the professor? What, you caught it yourself? That's amazing. What should I call your new friend? Pikachu. It's lovely, Pokemon. Pikachu! My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. Got a town map. This will allow us to see every which way of the region. Put it in your bag. By using the town map in your bag, you'll always know exactly where you are. Safe travels, dear. You and your Pikachu be good to each other. So can I open the options menu now? No. Why is the options menu... What? Bag, though. So, welcome to the Kanto region. This area is kind of linear, more linear than it looks. But, oh well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, usually, okay, this is where my Pokemon profiles will come in. We will be exploring the route above us while I'm going over the Pokemon. And, this is a part... Hold on. This is where the Pokemon profiles will come into play. I will go and talk about every single Pokemon you're able to obtain at a certain point. So, actually, the Pokemon profiles I'll go after once I tell you about battles with Pokemon. So, you don't get to fight these Pokemon. All of them are catch right away. So, with our 50 Pokeballs, get ready. Oh, come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, caught. And you have to use your motion controls with this, unless you are playing it in handheld mode, which I'm not doing. So, if you want to play it in handheld mode, that's the ideal position that you would... That's the ideal way to play this game, in my opinion. You also get tons of... There's also tons of profiles that I need to go over. First off being your partner Pikachu. Your partner Pikachu is actually quite different than Pikachu that you have along the way. Your partner Pikachu is much faster than Pokemon that you've... much faster than any Pokemon you'll encounter here. Any other Pikachu. And its stats are okay at best. And this partner Pikachu, you're not able to evolve whatsoever, so don't count on evolving it, because it will never evolve. And Pikachu learned Quick Attack here at level 6. Also, with your partner Pikachu, you're not really gonna see much use of it other than using that incredible speed to go first. It's got incredible speed, but it's boring everywhere else. I'm not that big of a fan of Pikachu, and this Pikachu does nothing to say, oh, this is a Pikachu you absolutely have to have. I don't plan on using my partner Pikachu at all. I don't plan on using it. I plan on getting Pikachu, but not this partner Pikachu. And if you're playing Let's Go Eevee, you'll be getting your partner Eevee. Partner Eevee is hands down the better of the two. Hands down. Want to know why? You'll get a lot more out of Let's Go Eevee than Let's Go Pikachu. Because Eevee's got so many forms, you have a lot more leniency with that. But, I would say this Eevee is much better than the Eevees you'll come across. Its stats are much more balanced, and it just is overall much better than it could be. You can easily use this Eevee to score through the game, to go through the game and absolutely tear this game apart. You can do that with your partner Eevee. Not so much with your partner Pikachu. Now, for the profiles of Pokemon that you will be able to obtain on Route 1. Starting off, we have Pidgey. Pidgey, I recommend catching for a flying type. And it is really good for a flying type. Pidgey are pretty fast, pretty good. And overall, just one of the better Pokemon that you can obtain here. Next up, we have Rattata. Rattata is also a decent Pokemon, but it's got no way to help itself in this game. Usually, you go and get Rattata for an HM user, but guess what? There's no HMs in this game. Your partner does all of that. Your partner does every single one of the HMs that you're supposed to be using. Your partner can do all of that. So there's no need for an HM slave with Rattata. Oh. I forgot to talk about Pidgey's other forms. I'll talk about that after Rattata. Rattata evolves at level 20 into Raticate. Raticate is decent, but it's not as good as it should be. For a Pokemon that looks that fierce, it really doesn't do that much in terms of actually doing anything. Pikachu found a raspberry there. But Raticate just doesn't do its job incredibly well like it should be. Like it should do. And back to Pidgey. At level 18, it evolves into Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto, of course, is a very good Pokemon to have here. You don't need a flying type if you want to use Fly to fly across the region, because your partner can do that. For some reason. And, it's just one of those Pokemon that is good in one way and not good in another way. It evolves at level 36 into Pidgeot. Pidgeot is yet another Pokemon that, yet again, I mean, is a Pokemon that is really good in one way and doesn't do much in another way. So, it's really good, but in this game, it doesn't have a use of using Fly to get you around the region. Next up, we've got Oddish, and let's go Pikachu. Oddish is a grass poison type. It's okay. It definitely has its faults. This is a more special attack-based Pokemon than any other Pokemon you encounter right now. This is more special attack-based, and it actually does really good with doing special attacks. It evolves at level 21 into Gloom. Again, Gloom has a really good special attack stat, and it's got poor speed as well. So it's not going to win any awards in this game with speed. After Gloom, you'll use a Leaf Stone on it in order to evolve it into Vileplume. Vileplume, again, good special attack, horrible speed. And not much else to say. It's just a better Oddish or Gloom. In Let's Go Eevee, you've got Bellsprout. Bellsprout, if I'm recalling correctly, has good physical attack and special attack as well. It's pretty much the opposite of Oddish. And in every single way, too. Even evolving at level 21 into Weepinbell, which again, it's just a stronger Bellsprout. So there's not much use in saying, oh, this Pokemon is... There's not much use going over everything again. And it evolves with a Leaf Stone into Victory Bell. Victory Bell is a pretty good Pokemon. I really like it. I'm not personally going to pick it up because I can't get it in this region. In this game. Because I'm playing the Pikachu version. But, other than that, it's really good. Really good. But it's still got poor speed. So, if you want it, you can. If you don't want it, you're not really missing anything. Boy, that's a lot to go over the before the first town. But I do have a lot more to go about when we reach Viridian City. So, I'm going to show what I can in the town while I'm going and, while I go and... what am I doing? I'm going to go around town, talking to people, see what they got. And, while I'm doing that, this Pokemon game is simply you go and use... You know there are actually two kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon. Yes. Oh, that's good. How about if I say no? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch out for Weedle's poison sting. Sounds good. But this is only Kanto Pokemon, so you only have the original 151 Pokemon in this game, plus 2 others that we'll talk about later. Alright, and you do have a lot... You don't have a Pokemon box. That stick with you, though. In the... not the Pokedex. The Pokedex is there, too, but... doesn't really help except doing something else. Bag. Pokemon box. This holds all of your Pokemon. So, all of your Pokemon will still be in here. And you can switch them out whenever you want. So let's do that. What else is there? What else is there in here? You can heal your Pokemon here. And, I don't have a need for this because my Pokemon are all fighting fit. So, there's that. So, with that out of the way, we've got some people here. Stock up on Pokeballs at the Pokemart, since we're working on the Pokedex. Then we'll have these guys here. Huh? What are you doing here, twerp? Shoo! Go pester someone else. What do you want? You can't pass through here right now. We're in the middle of guard duty, and it's important. Meow. This is the trainer's school. Okay. I didn't know there was a trainer's school in here. Hi. We study about Pokemon types. See, Pikachu is electric. Advantage against water and flying types. If you walk around with your Pokemon or let them battle, you'll grow to love you even more. Phew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. I know, right? Okay, everyone. Where can you find information that is useful for trainers? That's right, it's in this classroom. Read the bulletin boards for trainer tips in towns and cities. Status conditions. So, falling asleep. Sleep, you fall asleep and then it's different from version to version. I believe you wake up between 1 and 3 turns. Burned, your attack stat is halved and you constantly take damage. Poison, you take 1/16 of your damage, 1/8 of your damage every turn. But if you're badly poisoned, you take 1/16, then 1/8, 3/16, and so on. It keeps adding up every turn. Frozen! Pretty much sleep, except that your Pokemon is completely useless, and if it's frozen... What am I trying to say? If your Pokemon is frozen, it can randomly defrost, but this is a percentage rather than an amount of turns. And paralyze, your attack is your speed is halved, and you may not be able to move for the next turn. Alright. With all that done. Alright. With that done, yo there, kid from Pallet Town. Hi there. Hey, you came up from Pallet Town. You must know Professor Oak, right? I've got a delivery for him, but I can't leave the Pokemon unattended right now. Can you take this to Professor Oak? Yep. Took the parcel from the Pokemon clerk. Alright. Thank you. You want to head straight back to the lab? No! Let's not. Pikachu, no time for flowers. So, sometimes the Pokemon following behind you will do things like that. And as you saw in the corner earlier, it gave me a raspberry, which heals burn, I think? Which we're not going to see for a very long time. Where's the berry? Oh, never mind. Raspberry is completely different. Makes it easier to catch Pokemon. Same with the Pineapple Berry. Because that stat does not exist in this. Other berries do not exist in this game. I forgot about that. Right. This game's going to be difficult to Let's Play, isn't it? So, we've gone to Route 1, had a lot of explanations in this episode, and different things like that. So, I think next time we'll be dropping off this parcel for Professor Oak while my Pikachu runs in place. And we'll continue on with our adventure. See you guys next time. I still can't shake the Pokeball Plus in order to get to the options menu so I can do stuff.